Timberwolves leading by 8. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Harden, Trevor Ariza out there with Montejunas. Then there's Brewer. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position. Here's Cruz. Connects on the 17-footer. Freak's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And here's Lawson. In the corner, it's Brewer. Back to Lawson. Fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Lawson's got 8 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. And a wide-open look for Freak. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Harden on the wing. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. 13 feet away. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they buried.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Now here's Harden. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
And it's Freak missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Montejunas. Humphries comes in for Trevor Ariza. Shelvin Max checked in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Beverley. Here's Mack. Rebound, Minnesota. Freak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Puts it up from 15. That's good on the jump shot. Freak's got 30 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Wiggins against Harden. Feeds it to Beverley. The 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And here's Harden for 3, and that one's good. Harden's got 21 in the game.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
And he gets it again. Shot good from Cruz. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Rockets trail by 4. Harden outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Freak. 32 points in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverley. .139 left to play here in the second quarter. Poked away and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. 5th is Dwight Howard.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And Beverley kicks to Mack. Back to Beverley. The 11-footer. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now here's Beverly following the miss by Freak, so they take the lead. And that's now 25 points for James Harden.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
To the middle. Here's Howard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Been a nice game for Howard. He's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And that one's good. Free.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now here's Harden. 25 points in the game. Floats one up.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Now Freak. For the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And the first half is now in the books. But Timberwolves on top, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing the best.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Cruz in a 2-guard. Downs is out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Harden outside. Screen by Howard. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Harden. Here is Rubio. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 70 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Screen by Howard. Lawson dishes to Howard. From deep, Harden, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Watson the pass to Maniunas. No luck. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Dishes it to Lawson. Back to Harden. Launches it. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Timberwolves leading by 6. And Rubio kicks to Freak. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He made no mistake that Dwight Howard has got to be the focal point of their offense. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Looking here at some numbers for Howard. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence. Really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. Here's Howard. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Now here's Freak. He's got 44. Ariza with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Kicks it to Howard. Ariza with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Ariza dishes to Howard. Here's Lawson. Rebound, Minnesota. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night. "17-foot shot on the way. Good. Freak's got 46 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Lawson sets a screen for Brewer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brewer's got 5. Rubio the pass to Cruz. From outside the arc, and again.